Hey, great rise, beautiful beings. There is a person reminiscing. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna say person. Strongest day about 6 months ago, I heard a male say, "Go home." Like, bitch, who you talking to? Like, it was the dream realm, but clear as day, like I'm holding a conversation with this person. They're like, "Go home." Like, bitch, you don't pay my bills. You don't do shit. Who is you talking to? So we're going to find out who is this person trying to be rudely and controlling in the dream realm, in the voice to skull realm. We're going to learn a little bit about this person. Spirit, to the masculine who was like, go home. Go home for what? Shit, you weren't pronouncing yourself and announcing yourself when I was in Florida. That's just like you. You might be dealing with some energies, but like, I need you to go back here. No, you don't need to be back there. You don't need to be stuck there. Okay, Spirit, anything you could tell about this guy, this masculine figure? Whew. Shadow side. Didn't I say it was the dream realm? You can't make this shit up. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Yeah, motherfucker. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this entity, this being, this masculine archetype that we trying to force people to do shit? Anything else? Oh shit, soul tie. And it's on the beachfront at the water. I think this is a water spirit, y'all. I wanted to ask it, but I think this is a water spirit. I think this is like one of them water demons, water spirit type situations. Yeah, somebody might be dealing with a water spirit, water demon. I always feel connected to you. Yep. By you leaving from wherever you was at, maybe you live by a beach, a river, a lake, or something. And this spirit or this entity or this being, unfinished business, self-love, escape. You escaped this situation. You was wondering why you wasn't moving forward. You wasn't succeeding. Things were not going right. Things were not changing for the better. You was wondering like why shit was slow. Yeah, you had a water spirit feeding off you. There was a water spirit that wanted you to praise it, and you escaped this situation because you believe in self-love. You was willing to take sacrifices and get the hell out. Yeah, you wanted new chapters. Okay, this could be a physical person in your life where you decided to get the hell on. You walked away from a situation. You felt like you escaped some bullshit that wasn't serving your higher good. Reflection, mend, and dishonesty. This person or this entity or whatever you're dealing with wants to work with you, wants to be with you, wants to have some type of relationship with you, want to cope with you, want you to come back. But you're moving on to greater places, greater spaces. Yeah, they are in regret right now because you started moving. I knew it was something. I was like, I ain't never heard a voice that bold, that brazen to say, go home. That sound like when you somewhere you ain't got no business being. Like, you got the audacity to tell a person to go home. You got the audacity to tell a person to go home, but when they was going through conflicted shit and circumstances, no voice, nowhere to be found, no protection. Don't you hate that when spirits try to interfere with situations? Yeah, when it benefits them, When it benefit that spirit, then they loud and proud. But if it don't benefit them, they don't say nothing. So you had to be some type of life force energy. You had to be some type of strong entity for this being to go out of character. You had to be some type of strong, you had some strong connections, strong ties. This person was living. This person was living off of you somehow, some way, energetically. Right. Yep. And you spiritually felt it. You spiritually knew it. Like, if I'm protected and everything, why all this shit coming up around me? Why all this shit happening, right? The thinking man. Ain't that something? That don't even belong in there. You did what you were supposed to do. You took guard and you got the hell on. You did what you're supposed to do. Like I say, some people don't speak up unless it's for their benefit. Movement. Hey. Movement. That's right. Your collaboration. It took you to move. You had to move. Look, the sun coming out. You had to make that move. You had to follow your heart, dreams, and aspirations. You couldn't stay stuck. And right now, you could be a person that's stuck, that's not knowing to move. It's time to move. Them entities and beings that set up shop around you and you stuck. Yes, a new celebration. A new celebration. You got out of that shit. Motherfucking water spirit didn't want you to do nothing grandiose. Wanted you stuck in deep rest, deep thought, not getting nowhere, not doing nothing. You got the hell away. Yep. Wanted you oppressed. Wanted you in some type of fake illusion, thinking that you was happy, thinking that you was where you needed to be, but you wasn't on your square though. You wasn't on your square financially. You weren't celebrating nothing. And they was limiting you from the world like you didn't have nothing that you needed to do. Yep. They was trying to take that part away from you. Anything else, Spirit? These cards so big. Everything's going to pay off for you, though. Everything working in divine order. Thought they was giving me a little more on this motherfucker. I'm out. Well, what about the water spirit? What about the water spirit? Let me see. Let me see about this water spirit. It's a water spirit that keeps showing up. He got dreads. He dark skin. He got dreads. He dark skin. Let me see. What about this water spirit? Spirit, what about this water spirit that keeps showing up? And he let you know he a water spirit too. Some type of situationship. Some type of connectedness. Some type of connectedness. You didn't fall for it though. It's somebody is attracted to your light, your energy. This water spirit is crazy. Like, this water spirit kept having fish hooks and kept hooking meat. But it looked like human meat. Like the skin or pork or something. But he kept hooking the meat. And then all of a sudden this pelican, like the view was from you laying on the ground looking up. And it was this big pelican that reached down and got a fish. And I'm looking at the pelican like you turning into bait or something. Like, quit being baited. Yeah. Quit being baited. Something said, hold on to your reserves. Hold on to you. Stand on business right now. Somebody's trying to bait you in a situation. They trying to bait you in a situation. And you're protected though. But they're trying to bait you in a situation. Come on now, you fishing for food. And then the pelican picking up fish. Like you literally, your view, like you got first view, second view, third view. Your view is looking up from the ground. And there's this pelican coming down like this, grabbing a fish, flipping it up in his mouth. And you looking like, oh, you gonna get me next? Yeah. The sun. You're innocent, your energy is something about you. Something about you. It lures. Your energy, your light lures people in. And you just got to keep on moving. You got to keep on moving. You can't stay in one place too many times. You got to keep on moving because you are like a lure. You are like a fish lure. You attract the weirdest situation. Strength. Okay. Something about your strength being tainted with, or see how it got the lamb on there? It has the lamb on there too. Something about your strength is being tainted with, like emperor. Yeah, something about your strength. Something wants to strengthen your strength or use your strength or make you feel like you ain't got no strength. The stars have you lined for the situation craft at the bottom of the deck. There is definitely eyes on you. It's something about your strength, but they don't want you to know your power. They want to use your power. They want to wipe your power clean. Be mindful of these water spirits. Like this thing had to come in as it was, like wholeheartedly, because if not, you wouldn't have allowed it into your space, okay, at all. So it came in letting you know, like, yeah, trying to bait you in. I'm trying to bait and switch you. You are like prey. You know, anything else, spirit, about this this entity or being? Yeah, be mindful. Don't stay stuck in one place too long. If the variables are not changing, you need to change. Motion. Didn't I say that? If the variables are not changing, you stuck, feeling hopeless, can't get your shit together, you need to change. The chariot ain't coming out for no reason. Time to change variables in your life. Time to let go of things that are no longer serving you, okay? You holding on to shit that probably don't even matter. You can't function. You can't get your shit together, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. If you would like a reading, by all means, check out the links in the description. If you would like to donate to the channel, check out the links in the description. If you would like a sample read from your donation, put in the description, donate with your email, and I'll reach out to you. Okay, so there we have it. Until next time, unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.